I think everyone's a little racist. Sometimes people have to be honest and say, I'm racist.
Who are you racist against?
So me and the guy, his name is Brent, we were talking about this, and if you're not attracted to certain races, that's like 100% connected to racism.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No,
it's
it's
harmful.
definitely not.
It's harmful stereotypes.
Which race are you racist against? You said you're a little bit racist, right? You said everyone's a little racist. How are you racist?
Well, the definition of racism is judging based on skin color, right? I think everyone does that to like certain extent.
How does that manifest for you?
Like just out on the streets, when I see a person, I'm just
What race of
like
person?
So like a few weeks ago, I was stranded in the middle of a freeway, and these two white guys like pulled over to give me a ride. If they were, I probably wouldn't have gotten in.
That might be a little racist.
That's valid.
No, it's
So
not.
you got a ride from the two white people.
Of course
Yeah.
you did.
Holy fuck. Yeah, that's probably a little racist.
Brian, go ahead and put me back on the podcast. I said I wasn't going to do podcasts no more. I think I want back in. First and foremost, I know a lot of you guys have this fixation over not liking Brian. I don't think anything's wrong with Brian. You got to understand, y'all. People asked to be on this show. So when a lot of you guys go, oh, he's making them say this, or oh, he amplifies certain things. No, guys, it's called a show, and you're able to speak about whatever you want with open dialogue. She could have said anything under the sun, and this is the topic she chose to talk about. Let's get into the video, because I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a bumpy ride, babes. Buckle it on up, strap it on up, babes. Now, you're racist, mama. I'm not. I do not go out of my way and go that motherfucking this color. I don't do that. And I will correct you if you say stupid stuff, because I don't like that type of stuff, y'all. I really don't. I am so sick and tired of the race stuff, y'all. I even made a video about this and got crucified, even though I just want peace, because I'm so tired of it. And it's so funny how this girl makes this video. Maybe your people are like that, and maybe you speak for your people. That's why you think everybody's like this. But it's so sad that women have this mindset. Before I get into this little mini rant, understand, I just said I love all people, but stats are stats, okay? So I know people are going to get mad at me for saying this. This is not me saying I don't like white men. This is not me saying I don't think white men are fine, because I sure do, Paul Walker. But, you know, this doesn't make up every single white guy in the earth, but stats are stats. Just like people like to say, every single black person out here is aggressive and masculine. Okay, so let's pull up the stats. So she's saying that, you know, she's probably scared of black men because of whatever. How come I could name you 10 serial killers right now that are white, but I cannot even name one black serial killer? Ted Bundy, Ed Kepner, the Zodiac killed. Like, y'all, are you not, these are not, you know what I mean? And then Jeffrey Dahmer, he was eating black people's buried treasures and nuts and all that, okay? But let me go ahead and pull up the stats, because, of course, we're always seen as the worst, and our men are always seen as the most violent, and supposedly they grape everybody. But before I get into this, when you guys did those videos about, remember those men that were going around, and there was like, well, how much was it? 100,000 or 400,000 men? It was like a lot of them in a certain country, where they were showing the pictures of their kids and their wives and all that stuff and weird shit, and saying what they wanted to do to them, from hurting to beating to raping. Those were German men. You guys didn't do your research. German men. Do you know who takes the cake in sex trafficking? Don't worry, I'll hold my breath and wait. It ain't black men. It's the people up there with all the money. And who has all the dinero? Yes, black men have money, but who has the most dinero? Who's higher up? But let's go look at the stats, because you're probably like, this girl with this tattoo, she ain't educated. Okay, stop in. It's okay. I'll take my little ghetto booty somewhere else, but we're going to show you these stats. Show you these little stats. All right, now let's go ahead and look at this. Specific offensive types. Child pornography. 72.7% individuals were white. Travel. Sexual contact, 50% were white, 27% were black. Criminal SA, grape, 64 native, 65 were native. Sagittary, Native American. So when you guys are sitting here scared and terrified and shivering from black men, the stats here show you which men you should be looking out for. This is not all men. This is not all men. That's not what I'm saying. Let's not misconstrue this, y'all, and think it's every single guy in this world. That's not what I'm saying. But let's not act as if black guys are just out here fucking raping people. What? I can honestly say that I've never had a black guy hurt me in any way in that type of manner. But I know what experiences I've had where I've been groped or touched. I ain't gonna say the race, but I think we know what tree I'm barking up next. Now, right here is the breakdown. of whites 55, black 16%, okay? And this is the overall for SA. Read all this, you guys. So here's my whole thing with this. I don't understand what the hell is going on with people in this generation. You guys are so fixated on hate and crap that you don't do your research and you don't look at things. And this is how I know a lot of you guys, like Sneeko says, I'm sorry to say, I know y'all don't like Sneeko, bots. You don't have your own mindset. One thing my grandpa always taught me, and he was in the Marines, is to do your research. Do your research, do your research. Do you guys wonder why I don't just hop on topics? I made one video one time where I made a mistake, y'all, and I came on here and I apologize. Don't want that to happen again. So before I make videos, I try to do my stats on things. So when you're over here saying that black men and all that, as if they're rapists or weirdos or the worst men on earth, let's look at the stats for that. You're scared of them because of their skin tone. You're scared of them because of how they look, and you're scared of them because of what society tells you and because how they're portrayed in movies. There was this video I watched a long time ago and it was really sad, y'all, and it's on YouTube. And it was like little kids and they were all being tested and they were showing all the other little kids from different races which kid is good and which kid is bad. And do you know which kids were good? The white kids, the white little girls. And do you know which kids were bad? The black kids, the dark-skinned kids. I do talk about this stuff, y'all, as much as I can. I wish sometimes I was fully black because I feel like when I talk about these topics, people are always like, you're not full black, shut the fuck up. But it's like, y'all, I'm still black. You know, I've still experienced racism. My father's dark skinned. You don't think I see the way people treat dark skinned people? I'm not saying that there's white people in this world who aren't nice, because there is. I made a video defending white people yesterday and I got crucified. But then there's Asian people and then white people and people that are like this that don't like us. Do I think it's all of y'all? Hell nah. Like I said in the beginning of the video, love is love and I love everybody. But let's look at our stats to stuff and let's stop throwing us under the bus every chance you guys get. Yeah. That's kind of sad. Like even watching videos like this, I'm just like, this girl is so fucking slow. That's why I say, y'all, you know how y'all like to rate women 10s and they're so fine? That girl's ugly. Her personality, her heart is ugly. When you have an awful personality and you don't even have a good mindset or a brain, I'm going to think you're an ugly person, an ugly soul, ugly spirit. I go based off of your aura and how you are as a person. And one of the things I will critique you on is not educating yourself. And you will never be my friend talking like that. I don't have any homegirls, because I have a lot of Hispanic homegirls, black homegirls, Colombiana, all that. They don't say racist stuff like that. And I would not never be your friend if I ever heard, yeah, black guys do. What did you just say? No. Now, if you had an experience with one black man or something, I could understand. I ain't gonna take that from you. But you're saying black guys, I wouldn't have got in the car. Every other girl would have felt the same, right, guys, right? No, honey, only you felt that way. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't have got in any man's car. To be real with you, I would have stayed there until somebody, like a cop or somebody, would have came. I'm not gonna lie. I would never get into somebody's random car, even if a woman was to say, hey, let me help you. Nope. The reason why is because I've seen women lure other women into dangerous men. I watch too many documentaries and I've seen too many women's in body bags for me to want to be the next one. No, thank you. But yeah, before you open your mouth about these type of things, you better make sure you check yourself. And you know what, y'all? I was talking all that crap about, I'm not going to go on podcasts no more. I think I might make a guest star appearance again. Seems like I might need to come back. These women are crazy. Like, I'm shocked. I'm really shocked, y'all. I'm really shocked. And I just want to say this, y'all, because you guys already know I'm very big on accountability. The video I made yesterday where I was defending Trevor, the white guy that actually follows me, and I really love my followers, I defended him because a woman was making fun of him. If anybody that was black was insulted by what I said and thought that I was implying that white people or other races are racist to you guys, and I was denying that, that's not what I meant. I was just talking about the fact that there are some good white people out here that still love us. No one was taking away from the fact that there are people like this that put you guys down. So if it came off like I was ignorant or unknowledgeable or like I was invalidating you, I'm sorry as a woman to any black man or black woman that I may have offended. I'm so sorry. And it makes me emotional, y'all, because these videos are sad. Like, you don't even like us for certain reasons and it bothers you over little stuff. Like, y'all, I'm pretty sure we've all experienced the woman clutching her purse and you're just like, what the hell? And look at the way I look. I get that all the time. And I'm like, man, you wish my tattoos cost more than that stupid bag. But you know, so it hurts your feelings sometimes. I mean, it's something we deal with, but I don't think it's something we want to deal with for any longer. It's annoying. Please educate yourselves, guys. Be better people and shut the hell up. You women will go on these podcasts and you know that this is going to be in front of millions of people. Before you get on those podcasts, do your research on different topics. Please. Google's free. Y'all are so, this generation of women, man.